Hi guys, how you doing? So we're going to be doing a video on theme decks today. So before we get into that, if you do like this content and you do find this helpful, please subscribe or consider subscribing and hit that like button and leave a comment, just so I know that you like this content. We will be doing more of this every single week. And without further ado, we're going to get into this, and I'll show you which one I think is the best theme deck. What I did was I'd done 25 matches before this, and I wrote down which one's the best, which was the most ones people mostly use, and then try and use the best one that combats that one. So the one that was most people use is the Charizard deck at the moment. I think it was 6 out of the 25 people that I've faced had that Charizard deck. There was a couple of random ones that just had one here and there, and then the second one was Kyogre, and the third one was Raikou. So they're kind of the most popular ones at the moment, without 25 matches anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Unseen Depths Kyogre deck, and then we'll see what happens. Obviously if you go against Charizard, then you've got a tight advantage, if you go against anything else, a little bit of a disadvantage. But theme decks overall are kind of like hit and miss, and it does make it fair, so you just got to play against it. But like I say, there you go, Charizard, still one of the most popular ones. So a lot of the times when I'm doing this as well, they saw what I was using, and then they just quit straight away, and I got the win. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what we're going first this time. Yep, so we're gonna just put whatever on the bench at the minute, because neither of them was a very good starter, to be honest. Obviously Charizard can still beat you though, because it does have that Nidoqueen card in its deck. So that's a card you got to watch out for when you're doing this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Draw Energy, drawing up a card. There we go. That's not a bad start. So we're going to use Pokemon Fan Club in the next one to get our basics on the bench, which will be Apom and Piplup to evolve them to on the turn after that. And hopefully we'll draw in a couple of NG cards as well to keep powering them up. Right, so he's powering up Ponyta. Right, so good NG card. So we're going to go Pokemon Fan Club, we're going to go Apom, Piplup, get these onto the bench, because we need to evolve this Piplup as fast as possible. And I'm also going to, let's just use that. You don't have to use it all the time. Sometimes if you see them putting the card on top of the one to draw the next turn, then use it. Otherwise it's just hit and miss whether you get rid of a good card or not. Alright, so this makes them both confused. So we'll see what we're doing. Alright, so on the next turn I'm going to evolve these two. I might get Ambipom on the go, just to just keep drawing cards basically, because his attack does let you draw 2 more cards. Because we do need to get that Empoleon stage 2 card to evolve after Piplup, hopefully the turn after. Once we get him on the field, if we do get him on fast enough, then it's pretty much impossible for this person to come back from it. Now Rapidash is one you've got to watch out for, because it's an agility attack, so it does rely on getting heads, which is a tails there. It wouldn't matter anyways, as we're not planning on attacking it just yet. Alright, so we'll go Ambipom. I'm actually going to take a bit of a risk here. I'm going to use Roller Skater, and I'm going to discard the NG card to draw some more cards. More people get, yep, another NG card, and we did get Empoleon, so it was a risk well took. Right, so draw some more cards. Right, so the next turn is when we're going to really attack, because even if she gets the agility ability, we'll just attack the bench instead, because this card is amazing. You get a attack called Recall, lets you use any attack from the previous evolution. So the one we're going to use is the Direct Dive attack, and we're going to start attacking the bench. And what we're going to do is we're going to target this Nidoran, and the reason we're targeting Nidoran is because it's the only evolution card that this deck's got that can actually cause some bother. So if you can stop them from getting the Nidoqueen onto the bench, then by all means do it. This is the best way of doing it, is by putting out the Nidorans. There's no Nidorans there, they can't evolve, and they'll not be able to get it on. And it doesn't matter how many times he attacks me with agility, I'll just keep attacking the bench, and then once the agility gets tails, I'll then attack Rapidash. So heads, so I'll attack that bench again this time. Doesn't really make a difference to me. I would like to get a heal though, or at least another Piplup onto the bench, in case Empoleon is actually knocked out. If it does get lucky and keeps getting heads, then I don't want to be knocked out with nothing left to do it. So we've got Attack Charmander this time. Hopefully this time we won't get heads and we'll be able to knock the Rapidash out, and then that'll be pretty much it. There'll not be able to really recover from that. If not, we'll attack Nidoran. Alright, this is the most luckiest person in the world to get that many heads. But what we're going to do is I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to force her to swap it to the bench. And now we're going to attack Rapidash because it's on the bench. So that utilises the agility ability. I'm actually also going to draw a new hand, because even though we've got the second Empoleon in the hand, we don't have the Piplup, so we need to get Piplup, which there we go. We got him. And this time, direct dive, 100's exactly what Rapidash is, 100. And now, not only has she only got one card in the hand, hasn't got any cards that can knock out Empoleon, now we can really start to do some damage. And we're going to attack that Nidoran on the next turn. It's just such an amazing attack, that direct dive. You can just attack, especially attack the bench. It's just especially with doing it in the theme deck format. It doesn't really work that well if you do it in your own deck. Outside of it, because obviously you get V cards, get GX cards, got a lot of a higher HPs, like 300 plus, and obviously 100's not going to do that much damage. So it's really just for use in the theme deck format. Anything less than that is not really going to do much. Alright, so what we're going to do here is going to do one called Bubble Hold. So it stops the basic Pokemon from attacking. It's 80, which is exactly what Farfetch'd is. So when she comes to attack us now, it's got a basic Pokemon. It'll not do any damage, and then we'll win. I think so. Anyway. Oh no, might have been because, wait a minute. Is that? Oh yeah, so obviously because we knocked it out, it didn't affect the next one. Alright. We'll go back to doing Ambipom. So what we need now is we need to draw our second Empoleon card. So we're just going to keep using cards that draw cards, and then once we've drew it, we'll take out that final prize card. Roller Skater lets us roll more cards, so we'll do that. And again, it doesn't matter if she gets Rapidash back on the bench, back in as the active Pokemon, because we'll just attack the bench instead. We've got 2 Pimplups already. That's probably the luckiest coin toss I've ever seen. That's 4 in a row that she's had now for the agility. Alright, so we've got Draw Energy, so we might as well use that first. Didn't get it. Use Roller Skater. Didn't get it. Oh, what's going on? Alright, well, we'll force her to change it again. And I'll put him on the bench. And then hopefully we'll draw it. I was really expecting her to draw it then, but we didn't. So we'll see what happens. We do have Gold Duck, so if we do, on the next turn I'll attach Energy card Psyduck, and we'll hopefully be able to attack. We just need one more, so heads again. That's just unbelievable. Alright, doesn't matter, we've just drew him. So let's attack the bench. Yeah, I just quit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so like that's basically the way you're doing it. We did have a really good hand there. But yeah, so like a lot of the people that you go against are going to be using that Charizard deck. Obviously you won't always go against it, and sometimes you will get against some random theme decks. So the other ones, obviously itself, you might go against another one that's using that Kyogre deck with Empoleon. You might go against one of the Ryoku deck, that's another good deck, and then the other one is Dragonite. So when you go up against Dragonite, it is quite a hard deck to beat with the Cairo deck, so you might struggle with that one, but basically you got to attack the Thundurus, attack the Tornadus, and if you get rid of them two, then you should be alright. But that's kind of what you just do there. So just if you use that one about every maybe 3 matches that you do, it's going to be against a Charizard deck and you have an advantage. So if you are just wanting to like fill up your versus ladder and get them points for the day, just do that on this theme deck, and it is the best one to use at the moment. Anyways, that's it for today. So remember, please like this video, subscribe if you have enjoyed this content, and then we'll be doing some more videos like this next week. We've also got some openings coming up as well, so remember, look out for them. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the codes if you want the codes. Anyways, that's it, and goodbye for now.